is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from WyldSilverwolf. And WyldSilverwolf has a twofold question. And he first asks if I can speak to the importance of daily devotion, and then also if I could speak to the use of incense as an offering to deity. And the first part of this question, daily devotion, I personally think is very important. And I think that in anything involving the spiritual and psychic arts, regularity is helpful. Practice makes perfect, as they say, and this is also true when we're talking about our connection to spirit. The more we work with it, the stronger it is. And working with it on a daily basis ensures that we continue to work with it, continue to strengthen it, and continue to build that channel. And it is very much like building a physical thing. The more you use it, the stronger it is, the more work you put into it, the more resilient it is, the more communication can come through it. So the more work you put into it, the better it's going to be for you. And also on the other aspect of it, the more you work with your spirituality, the more spiritual you will be. And when you are in need of spirit, when you've already built that channel, it's much easier to call upon spirit than if you have not done so. And it doesn't necessarily have to be daily, but daily I think is best, and it's very good if you try to do it around the same time, especially as you're first beginning. That's less important later, but it does seem that that aspect of having a pattern is helpful in building and strengthening that channel. Now, as for incense as an offering to deity, incense is one of the oldest offerings that humankind have used. My personal favorite offering is more likely to be light in the form of lighted candles, but incense is also a very popular choice today and throughout history. And of course the earliest incense was just dried plant material thrown directly onto a fire. But very early in human history, much more sophisticated incense was developed, and ancient Egypt in particular was known for its elaborate incenses, such as kaifi, which I believe normally had 70 different ingredients. So incense has a very long history in being used as an offering, and there are a number of different ideas involved on it, but they basically have to do with the idea of the smoke rising. And the idea is that as the smoke rises, so too your prayer goes out. Some would say your prayer goes up through the planes, some would say it goes up to the deities. There are many different ways to describe it, but the idea is that even as that smoke goes forward, so goes forward the prayer. So incense can be very good, but the drawback to incense is that many people have allergies to different scents or to incense itself, and especially today when people generally don't have smoke in their lives, they're often very sensitive to it, which was not necessarily the case in previous centuries. And so I would also point out that not all incense relies on combustion and smoke. There are a number of different ways of diffusing scent that involve no smoke, such as, for example, scented waters dispersed through spray bottles, scented oils dispersed through diffusers, solid incense that simply diffuses the scent from the solid container, and a variety of other things. One can also simply use a fresh plant, which is aromatic, and wave it through the area to diffuse the scent. And these are all the same premise as incense, and in a manner of speaking are incenses. So as you can see, incense is not only a very old kind of offering to deity, but also a very versatile one, which can take many different forms. So those would be my thoughts on the subject. I hope you find them interesting, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from witchschool.com. Are you looking for the best in pagan and magical education? With more than 12,000 pages, witchschool.com is like having your own personal library with individual learning assistants to help you study. And Witchschool's Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere education system is available any place on Earth, anywhere you are and anytime you want it, as long as you have an internet connection. Witchschool's lifetime memberships are a great value. They really do last a lifetime. They've been there for years and they'll be there for years to come. So get your membership today at witchschool.com.